Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of That Went Well. Thank you so much for joining me as always. I appreciate you stopping by, and today we are going to do another round of tasting for you and get right to it. The topic today is exotic fruits. These are fruits that I'm not familiar with or I haven't tasted before. I've seen them, I know them, I guess I should say. But except for one, I've not tried them before, and so today is going to be the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through 4 different items that I'm going to try for actually 5. One of them is a bit of a surprise. And yeah, so I'll show you how I, prepare them. And then we'll do a tasting. So yeah, this one should be fun. Let's take a look at the first item. All right, so the first thing we're going to try today is an item that I've seen over the years, but I've never have tried, and that's a starfruit. So this is the familiar shape of the starfruit, so we're going to go ahead and give it a slice, and we'll try it out. So I'm just going to get my knife and cut a few slices, and we'll give it a go. All right, so as you guys saw, the starfruit is the first item that we're going to cut into and try out for the first time. It's got some seeds, as you can see. If you're familiar with this, I'd be curious to know what you use it for. The entire thing is edible, and so I'm just going to, take a moment to bite right into it and give it a go and see what you think. It's very juicy, very refreshing. I'm trying to place the flavor. I guess it tastes like starfruit. I mean, it's really good. It's not a flavor I'm familiar with, which makes sense since this is the first time I'm trying it. But it's not bad. I like it. I'm not sure how edible the seeds are, so I'm going to take them out and then do this. Gross, right? No, very refreshing. I like the taste of that. I'm looking at starfruit in the stores for years. I guess it would go good on a salad, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to look up some recipes, but off to a good start. Let's take a look at the next item. All right, next up on the tasting is going to be a passionfruit. Passionfruit is something I've only had as a flavor and stuff, so this will be the very first time that I'm actually having a passionfruit and cutting everything today with my new trusty Miracle Blade. If you haven't caught that episode, you can go check the unboxing I did a few days ago. But you just basically take the passion fruit and you slice it across. It has a very tough outer exterior, and as you can see, it takes some doing. I'm actually trying to be very careful. There we go. Yeah, I was just being too timid about it. But there's the passion fruit, and the pulp and the seeds are edible. And so in just a few moments, we're going to give it a try. Okay, so we're, again, at a point where we're going to try now the passion fruit. It's very pulpy. Seeds, everything in it is edible in terms of the pulp and the seeds. It smells fantastic, just like I'm used to passion fruit smelling. Just never actually opened one myself and had one. And so I'm going to go ahead and take a spoon to it. And oh man, that's really juicy. And yeah. Oh, I love that. Everything I read talked about how the seeds are very tart, and they really are. But that's a really nice flavor. It kind of gets you in the back of the throat because it's a little bitter. Not bitter, tart. And I imagine if you're like a texture person, not comfortable with certain textures, it probably wouldn't be your thing. But I could see myself using that in different dishes. Yeah, so first passion fruit ever. Not just the flavor, but the actual item. So delicious. I love it. Let's look at the third item. All right, next up, I've got some lychees. I love lychees, and a few episodes ago I did rambutan, and it was very similar to lychees. And so I'm going to be actually going to use a smaller blade. This is one of my Gotham blades I talked about a few videos ago. And again, because I've never done this before myself, I'm not really sure the pressure that's needed to open a lychee. I have tried lychees. I do love lychees. And there it is. That's the fruit of the lychee. And yeah, so we'll be giving it a try. I'm going to go ahead and cut the other one. And let's give it a go. So lychee is the one of the items today that I'm familiar with, and comes right out of the little husk that it was in, and very, very delicious. There's a pit in the middle of it, just like rambutan, and you just sort of peel it away. I'm just sort of taking it away from the pit itself, and it comes right off. I know you can't see it from where I'm at, but it peels away from the pit, and then you've got a little pit here, and you're left with the meat of the lychee, which is absolutely sweet, absolutely delicious. We got the second one here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna peel it away from the pit, and it's fantastic. Very sweet, very unique flavor. And I think I shared before that my very first lychee experience was in a lychee mojito in New York on New Year's Eve. And I've since had it in like boba tea. It's my favorite flavor of boba tea. And yeah, I'm always gonna love lychee. Let's look at item number 4. All right, as we continue our tasting, our next item is going to be dragon fruit. I'm very excited about this one. It was tried recently by a friend on her Instagram. I've never tried it. I've seen it plenty of times, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. So here's the stem portion, the top, and I'm going to slice through, and then I'm going to cut it in half, and we'll see how that turns out. And that is the inside of the dragon fruit. And I'm going to go ahead and cut a few slices, and we'll give it a try. I know it looks like I was just about to slice off my fingers, but so there you go. Dragon fruit. All right, so here it is, moment of truth. First time ever, dragon fruit. Again, very unique look, lots of seeds, and I'm assuming we just bite into it. And it's got well, this kind of peels away, I'm noticing. Not quite sure of the how I would describe the flavor. The texture is very much like kiwi, kind of, and it's so now you guys know the secret. It's delicious. Again, with these items, I'm tasting them for the first time, and now I'm curious to know, how are they used? What are they used in? I could see this maybe being part of a fruit salad or maybe a smoothie. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's good. And I'm curious now how I can use it in cooking. So yeah, there you go. I think you're gonna find this next one interesting. This is a big one. So let's check it out. All right, so for this last item we're going to try, I told you guys that I'm going to figure out on this project how I am going to go about learning to love coconut. So I have a coconut here, and I'm going to attempt to crack it open, and I'm not going to be using this blade because that won't help anything. But I am going to try to use a meat cleaver, the back side of the meat cleaver, just to kind of hammer on it and see if I can get it to crack. So here we go. Let's see what happens. We won't be trying coconut out on this episode, and I should probably do some more reading to figure out how to open the darn thing. I hear if you bake it, like in the oven for 20 minutes, 400 degrees, it'll crack, and it'll be easier to open. So, foiled for now, because of lack of upper body strength. But, future episodes, I'll make sure we crack the coconut, and we'll try it out. But, yeah, so today, we tried out Starfruit. We tried out Passionfruit for the first time ever. Both of those for the first time. Couldn't pass up the Lychees I saw at the store, so I had those. And tried dragon fruit for the first time. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Very excited about that. And that flavor is so unique. I'm just so excited. See what I can do with it. I mean, all of these together, you know, they're quite similar in terms of texture and so forth. So yeah, this was good. I think this was good. So I guess the verdict for this episode is, yeah, that went well. There wasn't anything I tried today that I wasn't a fan of. If I let you in on a little bit of behind the scenes action, I was going to try a mango, and that was going to be a totally selfish thing because I love mangoes. Mangoes are awesome, but I found yellow mangoes, and someday I'll tell you the story of yellow mangoes. But I opened it, and let's just say that it didn't make the cut. So yeah, we'll bring up mangoes in a future episode and talk about that. But yeah, no, this was good. I would say this went well. But I will say that I've been very, very thankful to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I'm just short of 50 subscribers, thanks to all of you. So I appreciate that so much. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Just hit that little button that says subscribe. And make sure you mark that notification bell so that you know when my videos land and you can check them out. So thank you for coming back every time. I love doing these for you guys, and I'm excited about episodes that are coming up. For now, though, I'm going to leave you with, I'm going to I'm going to have one of my favorite fruits. Yeah. Because there's fruit in pudding. This is a banana cream pie pudding. And banana. And you can't tell me different because this is my show. So, oh man. That's so good. I've never had this one. I'm all out of this. So, again, thank you as always for joining me. Thanks for being part of the That Went Well family. And remember, you're awesome, you're amazing, and the world's a better place because you are in it. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you soon with more episodes. Take care.